Back in your life on this Sunday, the 4th of October, guys. Here we go. Tie flow today. What we're going to do is play with tie splines, tie flow, and see what results we can get with our particles following those tie splines. So to start off, we're going to draw a sphere. There we go. And open tie flow. Just like that. Next, what we want to do is go to the splines tool and draw the path that you desire. If you hold your click button in, you can maneuver these a bit better and get nicer shapes. So just a random path that we want to follow. Okay, next we want to open tie flow. So by right clicking the sphere, go on object properties, turning off renderable and picking display as box, you'll get the particles showing up. This should make the sphere invisible but the particles visible, and the bounding box should show up like that. So then next what we're going to do is go back into the open editor. So next we're going to add the shape operator, and what we want to do is set it to 3D and sphere high res, like that. We can also set the scale to something like 200 for now, and go down to display because it's small dots at the moment, and we want it to display as spheres, so geometry, and that should fix that issue. As you can see, they're showing us spheres now. That's what we wanted. Next, we want them to follow the path. So if we add a path follow and we pick it to the line we started with, they're going to do their best to follow that, as you can see. But they're going off into space because they're going a bit too fast. So what we're going to have to do is slow them down, get a better representation of the line we want them to follow. So next, so we'll add a slow speed. And maybe we'll swap that to 10%. And then we'll go to path follow and increase the attraction velocity to about 1 centimeter. And let's see how it looks now. That's a lot better. Okay, as you may have noticed, the path is splitting up a bit here, so we're going to increase that velocity to 2 centimeters and see if we can get them to stick together. Good, that's worked. So the higher the velocity attraction, the more adherent they are to the path. So next what we're going to do, go up to birth, maybe change the total to 200. We can have more particles. It's now more visible and we have more dots. That's good. Next what we want is a spline path. So by typing spline path, what we want to do is set the trajectory. We'll create new. And in doing that, you should see the spline path start to follow the particles. And that's that effect that we wanted, showing a history of where they've been previously. Okay guys, so by doing this, basically what you can do is set things like traffic behavior, cars, where it's cars, foot traffic, anything like that. And it's going to show a history of where they've been, where they're going. And yeah, it's very useful for things like urban planning and things like that. There are ways to render this using V-Ray, which is a very complex tutorial. That can make it look a lot prettier, but for the purposes of urban planning and things like that, this will suffice. Thanks for tuning in, guys.